What's good, YouTube? It's a Chris Leviathan Prophecy. And, yeah, the Clippers obviously lost last night. I'm not holding no excuses. They could have closed out the game. They could have closed out the game against the Nuggets, but they lost. Now, I'm not going to say, they choked, because obviously I think yesterday was 9/11, so. Nobody could play through that game, and you could see it through their body language. And, it was a very emotional night. I guess the Nuggets caught them lacking, and the Nuggets took full advantage of that, but the Clippers will close it out and try not to make it a game seven because, like I said before, if you let teams like if you let teams like the Nuggets have any glimmer of hope, they're gonna take that a mile. They're gonna take that as you know we can't compete with you. You know what I'm saying? We are on y'all level. So look for the Clippers to come out strong. Because they were up by double digits in the second half. But the Nuggets just kept on fighting and kept on fighting and kept on fighting. So shout out to the Nuggets on not, backing down or not, laying low. They took it to them. They took it to the champs and not the champs. They took it to the Clippers, and obviously, Boston won that game. So Boston is advancing, and the winner of the Heat and no, actually, yeah, the Heat. So it's gonna be the Heat and the Celtics, and obviously in the West, if the Lakers can win tomorrow, um, then they'll just wait until who faces them. But I believe it's gonna be the Clippers and the Celtics. I mean, it's gonna be the Clippers and the Lakers. Um, but you never know. I said that the Lakers are not. I mean, the Rockets are not gonna let the Lakers slide. Um, I believe the Rockets still got a lot of fight in them. They did not come all the way there just to lose. So I think the Rockets are going to win this game, and yeah, because I did choose the Rockets, and I did choose the Lakers to win this series, but I said that the Rockets was gonna push them to game six, not seven. So if the Lakers come out here all sluggish and forgot how to play basketball, and the Rockets, blow them out by like 41, then everybody's gonna get on the Lakers. Oh, the Lakers, what they doing? They should have closed this game out while they had the chance. This and that. Because I told y'all before, if you're in a spot where you can close out a team, close them out. Do not give them no hope, no energy, no oxygen. Because if you do that, they're gonna think, oh, we're better than you. You know what I'm saying? And then that's gonna give them some type of glimmer of hope, and they're gonna take that, and they're gonna win the next game, and then they're gonna win the next game, and then before you know it, you're in a game seven. So that's very important to close out teams. If you have the lead, like if you have a 3-1 lead, you know what I'm saying, you close them out. You give them no glimmer of hope. But like I said, yesterday was an emotional night. I can understand. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't really in tune, even though they were up by double digits, the Clippers. they let the Nuggets come back. You know, the Nuggets are not a bad team as well. But yeah, but same thing as for the Rockets and the Lakers. If the Lakers come into tomorrow's game all sluggish and not focused, you know what I'm saying? The Rockets can really do some damage. And like I said, the Rockets need to go big. The Rockets, that's the only way because Tyson Chandler may not give you what you want offensively, but defensively he can still block shots. He can still give you extra rebounds, and that's what you need. So in order for the Rockets to have a chance in this series, they have to play Tyson Chandler. Probably give him like 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So, but if not, the Rockets are going to go home as quick as hell. You know what I'm saying? Because they're playing small right now, and the Lakers are playing big. So, you figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And please do not give Russell Westbrook the last ball in the last minute. Give it to James Harden or nobody at all. Like I want James Harden to always take the last shot because I don't trust Westbrook. Westbrook was never a great shooter coming out of UCLA. That was one of his downfalls. He's not a great shooter. He's not a great knockdown shooter. Like he could shoot a couple of times. I'm not saying he's a bad shooter. He's just like one of those types that just doesn't like shooting. Like he plays the LeBron James system a lot. Just lower his head and just drive to the rack. You know what I'm saying? Because even LeBron James is not a great shooter. Like we all see that LeBron James is not a great shooter. He's gotten better over the years, but he's still not a great shooter. So I think Westbrook need to go back to his old roots in Oklahoma City and just attack, 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 attack. Take a page out of James Harden's playbook. Because the more free throws you can shoot, the better, right? So yeah, so in the Miami Heat and Boston series is probably going to be better. Uh, I have Celtics winning that game. I don't think the Heat has what it takes right now. But it's gonna be a close game. I can see that game going to 7 games as well. Hopefully six, hopefully four. So we'll see. But yeah, that's my take on the NBA Finals right now. So yeah, so it looks like the Clippers. It looks like the Clippers and the Clippers and the Lakers only need one game to advance to the Western Conference Finals. And like I said, you do not want to give the Rockets or the Nuggets a glimmer of hope. Close them now while y'all still can. Close them out, send them home while y'all still can. Because if y'all let this thing drag out, y'all gonna be too exhausted and too tired. You know what I'm saying? Because if the Clippers were to win yesterday, that would have gave them an extra day off. That would have gave them like a 3 day or 4 day vacation off. They can rest, they can this and that. You know what I'm saying? So it would benefit. It would help the Lakers. No, it would help the Clippers out even more. You know what I'm saying? Because let's say hypothetically the Rockets win tomorrow, right? And whenever the Clippers and the Nuggets play, the Clippers close them out, at 6, right? So now the Clippers don't have to worry about nobody until the Lakers can get rid of the Rockets, right? So they can chill, they can relax, they can you know lick their wounds. You know what I'm saying? Like they can you know just relax. If they got any nagging injuries, they can sit in a cold tub and just chill. Because that's gonna give them extra time to prepare for the Lakers, and the Lakers are already going into the game 7. You know, so like I said, the Rockets can help the Clippers out, but the Rockets gotta win tonight. I mean tomorrow night. They gotta win. If they don't win, then may the best team win out of the Lakers and the Clippers. But if the Rockets can help the Clippers out by beating the Lakers, and then obviously the Clippers ending this game in 6 and not sending this to game 7, all the momentum is gonna go to the Clippers. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other.